Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 15848 Woodvale Road in Encino, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line system here on the property for Sarah Burns. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line systems then are the portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structures. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line systems, so if further evaluation is desired regarding those building drain line systems, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set through our office. So I wasn't able to locate any exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanouts for either structure. The main sewer line cleanout is an area outside the structure that has a removable cap that allows access into the main sewer line itself up at the beginning, which typically is going to be within about 2 feet of the drain system exiting the structure. In this case, the main cleanout for the main house has been covered or was never installed, and the pipe's actually exiting to the right of the front porch, so we'll go ahead and mark that out in the planter area so one can be installed. So what I've done is I've dropped in through the 2-inch kitchen drain here at the back of the structure outside the kitchen window. I pushed through about 50 feet of building drain pipe, and then now we're sitting about 95 feet from where the pipe exits the structure, looking down into our public sewer. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this line backwards. So as we pull off of the public sewer, we're pulling back into the original 6-inch vitrified clay lateral pipe. This is the pipe that comes from the public sewer up to the property. It's what was connected to then when the property was developed. Now, these clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. Being a natural material, they are not expected to deteriorate underground, but they are more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So we're specifically looking for any areas that may have significant cracking or breaking, significant offsets or separations of these joints or connections. Anything that we would consider a compromise to the integrity of the line. So far it looks pretty normal. Joints are intact, in pretty good shape. Everything's draining out completely. And neither am I seeing any root intrusions in the line. Alright, so we're pulling back up here fairly steeply at the front of the property and also kind of turning back at a slight angle here. Now we should be coming up into the front yard underneath that front parkway. Leveling off a bit here. Look pretty clean. Bit of an offset happening here. Two pipe sections where we've got a slight offset. I'm not seeing any evidence that this pipe is actually broken, but this offset is something that really should be monitored. And we've got looks like a branch tying in here. This is more than likely a piece that was put in later, probably from the guest house, and you see the connections on either end of that fitting have offset some. So probably couplings have twisted, or compaction of the dirt or soil above it has caused that section to settle. So it's something to monitor once we get a standard main clean out in. Now, what I'm going to be wanting to do here is turn some water on in the guest area, see if this is where that ties in. Underneath the front yard, or if there's it ties into the drain system here under the building. And then we've got another tie-in back around 15 feet or so that I want to take a look at. So that little bit of offsetting is all I saw on the way out. saw another pipe intersecting here, but I may have been mistaken. Yeah, right there, you can see it coming into the lower right of the screen, which is actually towards the top of the pipe. So we'll get a look and see if there's any other branch lines tying in. And then we're pulling back here to the upper end of the main sewer pipe. Right here is where we're coming back into the cast iron piping that comes up under the building. And this is the area we would expect to see a main clean out, but I don't see any opening at the top of the pipe that would indicate that one exists. So this is the area I've marked out here so that one can be installed for maintenance and monitoring of the system. Alright, I'm going to stop this portion of the video examination. We'll do a little more investigation and see how we're going to get into any other portions of the system, if we can, if we have permission to remove toilets, things like that. So if for some reason we aren't able to gain access to any of those other lines, this will be the end of the video examination, and the final findings will be in our written report. But if we do find access, then we'll go ahead and start the video up again.